Mackenzie Hume and Emily Mitchell. And as you can see, they have a hard time standing still. This is our normal opening ceremony. So let's see. Lincoln Rue, come up front and center, please. And would you lead us? And everybody come up. Come up. Everybody line up. Turn and face the what? Which one do we do first? Turn and face the American flag. We did practice, I promise. Okay, now, everybody ready? Like it? Would you please stand? I'm sorry. I'll hold the mic for you. Go ahead.
I pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag.
to the flag
Of the United States of America.
of the United States of America,
And to the republic.
to the republic
For which it stands.
for which it stands,
One nation.
one nation,
Under God. Indivisible. With liberty. And justice. For all.
for all. Now we'll sing the Star Spangled Banner. Ready? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Everyone will turn and face.
Attention. Salute. I pledge allegiance. To the Christian flag.
To the Christian flag,
To the Savior. For his kingdom it stands.
for the kingdom it stands,
One Savior.
one Savior,
Crucified.
crucified,
Risen.
risen,
And coming again.
coming again,
With life and liberty.
with life and liberty
To all believe.
to all who believe. All right, Barbara, you got the mic on? I may never
March in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never fly our enemies,
but I'm in the Lord's army.
yes, sir.
I'm in the Lord's army.
Yes, sir.
I'm in the Lord's army.
Yes, sir.
I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never fly o'er the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army.
Yes, sir.
Next, we have the pledge to the Bible. Big Bible for a little person. Ready? Attention.
Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the flag, God's holy word.
God's holy word.
I'll make it a lamp
I will make it a lamp
unto my feet,
unto my feet,
and a light
and a light
unto my path.
unto my path.
And will hide its word in my heart,
In my heart,
that I might not
that I might not
sin against God.
sin against God. Next song. Are you ready? B-I-B-L-E. Go ahead.
That's a book for me.
I stand upon the word of God. The B-I-B-L-E. Again. The B-I-B-L-E. Louder.
That's the book for me. I stand upon the word of God. The B-I-B-L-E. Fire!
Antelope. Antelope breeds. Again. Antelope.
breeds
Okay, go ahead.
The taffy sucks so fast that Abby Antelope disgust. Miss Abby Antelope can sing your taffy on her hand.
Very good. Very good. Miss Emily. Little story on Emily. She is our littlest one, of course. She just turned 5 this year. So she is our, what we call her, a child prodigy. She's trying to figure it all out. But she knows it all. She's smarter than most of us. I'll just give you that. Okay, so would you like to tell them who will you hold it up where they can see it? She tried to sing this song to some of the people that we know right after she learned it. And I went into this meeting at somebody's house and they said, "What is this animal that she's trying to tell me about?" You'll stand up right here where they can hear you. Can you step a little bit closer? No reeds.
No reeds. No reeds. Just the right size.
Good job. Good job. So we didn't just learn about songs and letters, we also learned about numbers. And last year, when I asked these two if they wanted to say all of the numbers from 1 to 100, they said no. So we practiced by tens. They've learned it both ways. These two have as well. And when they got up here, they were able to do it all. So I told these guys they had the option to do both if they wanted, and they said they did. So which one do you want to do first? By tens?
Yes.
Okay, you have to stand up close so they can hear you. 10.
Tens, 20,
Loud.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Very good. Now, would you like to do it by 1?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Together.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39,
40. 23, and I'm going to help them out. And sometimes when I help them out, I read the wrong line, so that's, I cheat too. Here we go. I don't cheat, I use my resources. Here we go.
Psalm 23.
Very good. Say it with us. Psalm 23.
Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lay down in green pastures. My soul. He leads me
He restores.
very sore my soul.
He leadeth
He leads me beside the
in the
still
path.
in the path of righteousness for his name's sake.
Yea.
He will on the valley of the shadow of death.
I will creation, that's how they introduced the numbers. 0, there was nothing at the beginning. On day 1, God
made the day and the night.
on day 2,
God made the sky.
on day 3,
On day 3, He made the sun and the stars. Trees.
Day 3, He made the land,
Land and the trees.
plants,
And
trees.
the trees and
Day
the
4,
plants. He made the stars and the sun. Moon and the Lord.
on day 5,
On day 5, God made the birds and the fish alive.
on day 6,
On day 6, God made the man and the animals.
and on day 7.
God rested.
He surely did. In level 1, okay, this is something you have to do yourself. In level 1, when they first came in, they didn't know how to read yet. They knew sounds, they knew certain words, but it became a bigger picture that all came together about right before Christmas, right around Thanksgiving. You're going to see the same thing happen with these two. Before that, we were kind of spelling things out in front of these two, and they suddenly started knowing everything we were spelling out. So, Mallory has chosen to read about rules and how they keep us safe. And on the picture on her page that you can't see, there's a person at the zoo with a sign that says, "Do not feed the monkeys." So monkeys is our favorite thing. They're up on our wall upstairs. So you'll see on our video later that we like to monkey around a little bit. So here we go. She's going to read rules keep us safe. So read that and then start reading.
God made rules to help us keeping of the rules. Makes us happy. The rules are in the Bible. They help to keep us safe. They keep us safe at home and at school. When we obey rules, God keeps us safe and happy. When we do what God tells us, He keeps us safe. The rules help to keep us safe all day. We must do our best to keep the rules. We must always do our best at home. We must always do our best at school too. We must do right and obey. Then we will be happy.
Next. Hers is about laws. Lakin, for those of you who don't know Lakin is a 4th of July baby, and her favorite thing of all is the flag. She likes red, white, and blue, and so she chose a picture of a judge sitting at a desk with a flag, and his sign says, "Obey the laws." So hers is about the laws.
The United States has 50 states. Each of the 50 states has laws. We must have laws when
Cheryl, can you help me, please? All right, Miss Emily, would you like to come up, please? She's all great. Come on, sweetie. Come on over here. It's okay. You've done really well. We understand. Ready? Miss Emily Rose Mitchell, and I'm sorry, Mackenzie, I don't have all your names. Mackenzie has a few names, so we call her Mackenzie. Miss Emily Rose Mitchell, you have graduated from kindergarten to first grade, or what we call level 1 here. And we would like to present you with your certificate. So, can you turn so we can shake your hand and hand you your certificate? Now would you like to go, remember what we talked about? Go this way. Very good. Miss Mackenzie Hume, you have graduated from kindergarten to level 1. So we would like to present you with your certificate. Congratulations. Miss Emmeline, like I said, she just turned 5 in April. And I called her a child prodigy because she's the first one It's okay, I'll do this. She really, really worked hard. The hard part was not being too rough on her because she's so little. But there's a certain expectation to graduate. So we had several talks, didn't we? And Lakin said, "Wow, you're mean to Emmeline." And I said, "No, I'm not mean to Emmeline, but I have to tell Emmeline the things that she needs to know to graduate. And so I have to make sure she understands." Well, this little one right here, all four of these little people have taken this test that she had to take. And she's the first one. She made 100 on it. She aced it. So, even though her little body wants to wiggle and squirm, and she has a hard time staying focused sometimes, her brain is magnificent. I just wanted to point that out. They're all wonderful children, and this one sitting here, she's the sweetest thing I have ever worked with. She is the kindest. Miss Mackenzie is the kindest, gentlest child. She's a fireball full of energy, but she is amazing. When you correct her, yes ma'am, she's all about it. And she doesn't do it twice. She's very, very much a blessing. They both were. So I just wanted to share that. Yes, I get emotional. And now for the other two. Have you ever heard the expression, the proof's in the pudding? Well, we use that a lot around here because we know this curriculum works. How do I know that? Because these two have proven it works this year. So we have a couple things to honor them with. First of all, they're being promoted to level 1, but they're both also honor roll students. Excuse me, level 2. Correct me, yes. Lakin's average for all of her books, which was 12 paces in 5 subjects. So she completed 60 booklets, and she took that many tests for each one of those booklets. Her average overall for the year was 96.58. Mallory Hatter also completed the same, and her average for that year is 98.73. So these kids, yes, some days we'd like, okay, which way's up? But we still manage. Just ask Kim. Sometimes she comes in the door and it's like they all try to sneak out the door with her. And some days I'm like, it's okay, you can take them all if you want. And we have a little laugh and I pull the two back in and say, sorry, you gotta stay. They'll miss that this year. This coming year, they all gotta stay. But they'll have fun. So, Lake and Rue, if you'll come forward, we'll present you with your certificates. Yeah, that's the one where she's promoted. And this is her honor roll, showing what her grades were, and she's on the A honor roll. And because of that, the school has given her and Mallory a $500 gift certificate, which is for the scholarship for next year. So this goes toward tuition or books or whatever for next year. Congratulations. And we had her. And here's your honor roll certificate. And there is your tuition scholarship award. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, thank you for helping me. Uh-oh. That's all right. I feel like that sometimes at the end of the day too, Evelyn. Let me help you get this out of your hair. Thank you. Here, you hold one side and I'll hold the other one. There we go. Yeah, good job. Well, thank you all. That I'm going to have Cheryl close our service, or our meeting, or our ceremony, excuse me. And then there are refreshments in the back. So I'm going to ask her to close in prayer and then pray over our food.